For beginners, besides learning to apply the 4 basic elements, the first step ones need to master are these basic techniques. From these basic techniques, there come hundreds of other techniques that allow the use of the different techniques appropriate to the situation and suitable for own self-defense. That's the main objective, why most students choose to learn the art of Jiu-Jitsu.
Back during my school days, I came across a book about Jiu-Jitsu. I read about how it makes use of the opponent's weight and movements to their advantage. I was very fascinated with the art and I decided to look for a school that teaches this art.
I am very skinny, very weak. Every day when I'm around, I'm feeling very lethargic, feeling very tired. But after I learned Jiu-Jitsu, all those were gone, they just disappeared.
Well, I would say nowadays that we have heard a lot of crime happening and attacks or snatch. So for this, at least I find it, I'm always prepared when I'm out of the street. I mean, I'm in the street, you see. So I'm more alert and know how to defend myself.
The reason that we come here to Malaysia is because the senior instructors in our Jiu-Jitsu live here in Malaysia. So to learn the higher principles of Jiu-Jitsu and to practice senior level training, we must come to Malaysia to learn. It's almost a little bit surprising that the highest ranks are here in Malaysia and Malaysians don't seem to realize just how lucky they are to have such important Jiu-Jitsu practitioners on their doorstep. It's a long way to come from Australia to learn this important art.
Striking, throwing, grappling and locks are commonly used as self-defense in Jiu-Jitsu. Now let's train with them.
As an unarmed combat martial art, there is no specific safety gears used, even in training, except for normal white training uniform called ki and a collar belt. Besides that, they also used thick mattress fabric case filled with padding or springy materials suitable for the throwing and falling exercises. Here in Malaysia, the International Jiu-Jitsu Institute was founded in 1956 by Professor Kam Hock Ho at the Old Klang Road in terms to preserve, foster and teach traditional Jiu-Jitsu. The institute was then handed to one of his students from 4th generation, and one of them is Sensei Leong Chok Lim.
We see Japanese culture in this martial art, both in the context of personal values and combat strategies. Let's find out more about this art from Leong Sensei.
Mr. Leong Chok Lim Sensei commenced Jiu-Jitsu training in 1977 and was a student of the late Professor Kam Hock Ho. After many years of training, Mr. Leong Sensei commenced teaching and now become the IJJI's senior instructor in Malaysia. He is now successfully holding the 8th Dan IIJI Jiu-Jitsu.